Hello everybody. Are you ready to make banana bread? Well, we're going to make banana bread really soon, but before we make banana bread, we are going to guess what is in my box. We are going to guess what's in my box. So this is Susan from Fast School, and let's see what we have in our box. I'm going to give you a couple choices, okay? Because we're making banana bread today. And you know, in banana nut bread, there are bananas. And do you know who likes bananas? Monkeys like bananas, right? Monkeys like bananas. So, A is a monkey. So A is a monkey. B is bananas. So B is bananas. So A is a monkey, B is bananas, C is nuts, because we need banana nut bread. We need some nuts for our bread. So C is nuts, and D is a spoon. So A is the monkey, B is bananas, C is nuts, and D is a spoon. So let me see what I can give you for a guess. This item in my box connects with bananas. So connects with bananas and acts silly and hangs from trees. Can you guess what that is? I think it was too easy. Oh, I think I was too easy for you guys. I was too easy. I think almost everybody's gonna guess what is in my box. My monkey! My monkey's in my box. So, this is Leo, the monkey. And him and I are going to make banana nut bread. But, you know, monkeys can be really silly. And they can be really mischievous. Really, they get in trouble a lot. Monkeys do. Monkeys get in trouble a lot. Oh, Anna! Star grabber! So, I want to share a video with you about monkeys. So let me see if I can get this one going. And let's play a video about monkeys. As soon as this ad is over.
The interior of the GMC Canyon was engineered to be exceptionally quiet.
Jumping on the bed, one fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
"No more monkeys jumping on the bed."
4 little monkeys jumping on the bed, one fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
"No more monkeys jumping on the bed."
Three little monkeys jumping on the bed, one fell off and Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
one little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
no little monkeys jumping on the bed. None fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
Put those monkeys back in the bed.
So, was that funny about monkeys? Do you jump in bed and fall and bump your head? I hope not. I hope not. Oh, let me just close this out so it doesn't play another video. So, let's get started. So everybody, whoever picked A for the monkey on the warm-up got it correct. So, one of the first things we're going to do, again, this is Susan from Fast School, and one of the important things that we're going to do before we start cooking or baking, as I got to fix my hat, is we want to wash our hands because we want to make sure that our hands are clean if we're going to. You know what, Monkey, you're kind of cramping my style here. I'm going to put you right there. Okay. So you pay attention. Okay, so one of the first things you want to do is wash your hands because your hands need to be clean. You're going to be handling food. And we are going to make banana nut bread. And monkeys like bananas, I like bananas, and I think you like bananas. So, first thing we want to do is we're going to preheat the oven. We want to make sure that the oven is all warmed up to cook our banana nut bread. So we're going to preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Might be different for Celsius for you, but you preheat the oven. Preheat the oven. And we have David, Helen, and Moyu, top 3. Woohoo! Good job, you guys. Good way to start. We're already up to 95 stars. We're going to grease a loaf pan. So this is my loaf pan. And for banana nut bread, it's nice to grease it with butter. So I'm going to grease this with butter. So grease a loaf pan. Grease a loaf pan. Grease. Get it nice and greased up. Make sure I don't miss any spots. So we're going to grease a loaf pan. Grease a loaf pan. And we have Amy, Billy, and Tom. Good job. Bravo. So here's my greased loaf pan. I'm going to put it aside because I will need it later. So good job, you guys. Top 3. What can we do with ripe bananas? What can we do with ripe bananas? You know, your mom buys bananas and they're nice and yellow and bright yellow, and then they sit on the counter and nobody eats them, and then they look like this. They're very ripe. My bananas are very, very ripe, actually too ripe. But what can you do with ripe bananas? A, B, C, or D? Well, Helen, Linda, and Will, they know C is the correct answer. We're going to make banana bread. We're going to make banana bread because I hate to throw food away, and I'm not going to eat them because they're too mushy, and I could give them to the monkey, but I'd rather make banana nut bread. So C, I'd rather make some banana nut bread for everybody, and then everybody will like me because they'll like the banana nut bread. It smells so good when it's baking. So we're going to take 3 bananas and we're going to mash them in a bowl. So let's see if I can get rid of these. We're going to peel them. They're really mushy. Oops, there's one. Let's do another one. They're really mushy. There's a second one. And here's my third one. And the best way to mash bananas when they're ripe like this on the last piece, there we go. The best way to mash bananas when they're ripe like this is to use a fork. Use a fork. So see my bananas? See that? And I'm going to mash them with a fork. And they mash really easy because they're really bright. Can you see what they look like mashed? See that? So mash 3 bananas in a bowl. Mash 3 bananas in a bowl. Mash 3 bananas in a bowl. And we have Noble, Billy, and Tutu. Top 3. Bravo, you guys. Good job. And we have 192 stars. You guys are grabbing stars like crazy. Great job, you guys. So now we're going to add, well, I'm going to take my sugar. I'm going to need a cup of sugar. A cup of sugar that I'm going to need. So there's my sugar. And I used a cup of it. And I'm going to add an egg. And an egg to my cup of sugar. Always have something nearby. So, and first of all, see that's my egg and my sugar. I'm going to whisk that a little bit so it's a little creamy. A little creamy. So, and here's my melted butter. I have a stick of melted butter. And I'm going to add that to my eggs and my sugar. Ooh, it looks nice and creamy. You see how creamy that looks? I want some of it. Thank goodness it didn't fall on the computer. Uh-oh. Those things happen. Uh-oh. So, I am going to add the egg and melted butter to my mashed bananas. There we go. Get this out of the way. So add sugar, 1 egg, and melted butter to the mashed bananas. I'm not going to tip that over. This time I won't tip it too far. So add sugar, 1 egg, and melted butter to mashed bananas. Add sugar, 1 egg, and melted butter to mashed bananas. And Billy, Candy, and Noble, top 3. Bravo! Bravo, you guys! I'm also going to add a little bit of vanilla to my mixture, okay? I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla to my mixture because it'll give it a really nice taste. Add a little bit of vanilla. So in my other bowl, I have my flour. I added 1.5 cups of flour to my other bowl, and I'm going to add some baking soda. I'm going to add some baking soda. So let me go in here and add some baking soda and a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. So, add flour and baking soda in another bowl. So I'm going to mix this up now. I'm going to mix it up. So add flour and baking soda in another bowl. Add flour and baking soda in another bowl. And we have Louis, Billy, and Haley. That's a different way to spell Haley. Terrific job, you guys. Top 3. What do you say, Louis? Leo? Good job, you guys. And we have 276 stars. Amazing job, you guys. So now we're going to combine these into one bowl. We're going to combine my dry ingredients, my flour and dry ingredients, and my bananas and sugar and melted butter into one bowl. So we're going to combine these two. So let me mix this up. Combine them in one bowl. Combine them in one bowl. One more time. Combine them in one bowl. See? See how that looks? So we combined them in one bowl. And we have Noble, Kitty, and Amy. Top three. Woof, woof, woof. Way to go. Woof, woof, woof. Right, Leo? Oh, okay. Also, I add 1 teaspoon of salt, which I think I did already. Remember, I added 1 teaspoon of salt. I'll add I think I didn't add quite a teaspoon, so I'll add a little bit more. That's a little too much. A little too much. Okay. So add 1 teaspoon of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. And we have Noble, Hardy, and Candy. Woohoo! Good job, you guys. Top 3. We are up to 340 stars. Woo-hoo-hoo. You guys are on fire. Great job. So, how do we soften the bananas? Do you remember when we softened the bananas? We made them all mushy. How did we soften them? How did we take the bananas and not have them look like a banana? So how do we soften the bananas? A, B, C, or D? So, Dora's son, A, and Maya all picked D. We mashed them. Remember, we used a fork and we mashed them. We didn't cook them. We didn't cut them into slices or pieces. And we didn't stomp on them. But we mashed them with a fork. So that's what we did to soften the bananas. So now, because it's banana nut bread, we have to add some nuts. And walnuts work the best in banana nut bread. So we're going to chop up some walnuts. And there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can take a cutting board, and you can take some nuts, and you can chop them like this. You can, gotta be careful because it's a knife. You can chop nuts that way, but I have a chopper. So I like to use my chopper. And I have some nuts here, some nuts. I'm going to put them in my chopper. And this is so easy. Whoops. Usually very easy. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's try this again. We're going to chop some nuts. Let's put some nuts in here. I think I put too many nuts in. That's what happened. So see my chopper? And look it. I just messed up the video cam. Hold on, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Sorry about that. That's what happened. I got carried away chopping. So chop up some walnuts. Chop up some walnuts. Chop up some walnuts. And we have Doo-Doo, Lida-Lynn, and Kitty. Woohoo! Good job. So I'm going to put my chopped walnuts. I'm going to put those in there. I may chop up a few more. Get the rest of these chopped up that I made a mess with. It's a good thing monkeys don't like nuts like they like bananas. Huh. So I will chop up the rest of these without messing up my camera. So chop up some walnuts. So now that I have my walnuts chopped up, I'm going to add them to your batter. I'm going to add the walnuts to the batter. So add walnuts to your batter. Add walnuts to your batter. So we have Zuchnu. I know I didn't say that right. I'm so sorry. And Aaron and Kathy. Woo, woo, woo. Top 3. And 464 stars. Heidi just grabbed a slew. Jack just grabbed some. Alan and, oh my goodness, Sandy and Arthur and Lubby and Nina and Anna and KK and Camille and Lily and Mandy. You guys are crazy. Almost 500 stars. I gotta fix my hat. Got my chef's hat. Okay, so now we added walnuts to our batter. So let's see what's next. We're going to pour it in our loaf pan. Remember, we greased this with butter. Remember, we greased it with butter. So now I'm going to pour it in my loaf pan. It looks kind of chunky because it has the chopped nuts and it has the mashed bananas. I'm going to use a spatula and I'm going to get all the batter off my spoon. Get that off. And I'm going to get the rest of the batter out of the bowl with a spatula. Let's get all of the batter into. See how much more batter comes out when I use my spatula? Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. So, pour batter in loaf pan. Pour batter into loaf pan. Pour batter into loaf pan. And we have Rose, Anna, and Doodle again. Top 3. Way to go, you guys. Way to go. So we poured our batter into the loaf pan. I've got my oven heating up. I'm sure it's all heated up now. And so I'm going to take my pan and I'll put it in the oven. So I'll put pan in the oven. Put pan in the oven. Right, Leo? Put pan in the oven. Put pan in the oven. And we have Georgia, we have Mark, and we have Candace. Top 3. Way to go, you guys. Good job. Bake for 1 hour. Bake for 1 hour. Bake for 1 hour. So Billy, Jenny, and George Young, top 3. Woo-hoo. And we are at 500. No. 604 stars. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Star grabbers! Once baked, this is my baked loaf. Once baked, let it cool. It takes a while to cool because it's so hot. It's been cooking for an hour. This is already cooled. So once baked, let it cool. Once baked, let it cool. And we have Jenny D, Ocean, and Julian, top 3. Good job, you guys. Way to go. Way to go. And our star grabbers are still grabbing stars. Take it out of the loaf pan. So, I take a spoon and I just loosen it a little bit. I loosen it a little bit. And I'm going to take it out of the loaf pan. There we go. Take it out of the loaf pan. Take it out of the loaf pan. So take it out of the loaf pan. Smells good. Smells delicious. So Doo-Doo, Lee DeLynn, and Candy, top 3. Way to go. Good job, you guys. Terrific. Thumbs up. So we've got it out of the loaf pan, and I've turned it right side up. So what kind of bread did we make? What kind of bread is this that we made? Can you tell me what kind of bread we made? Aha, a lot of you got this. Funny and Box, Hans and Alex all picked A. We made banana nut bread, right? We didn't make white bread, we didn't make wheat bread, we didn't make monkey bread. We made banana nut bread. Monkeys like bananas, but we made banana nut bread. So now we're going to cut our banana bread. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? That looks so good. And what I like to do is when I have my banana nut bread, I like to put a little bit of butter on it. Tastes really good if you put some butter on the banana nut bread. So I like my banana nut bread with a little bit of butter. It smells good. Delicious. So good. Love it. So good. So, love this. You guys will have to do this. So if ever you have bananas that are overripe, don't throw them away. Make banana nut bread. Right, Leo? They need to make banana nut bread. This is Susan from Fast School with Leo. And we made, with our chefs, our future chefs, these are our future chefs, we made banana nut bread today. So thank you everybody for joining me and Leo in making banana nut bread. And I will see my regular students tomorrow, and I will see the rest of my future chefs when we have our cooking class later in the week. And we are going to make a tuna fish melt, which is one of my favorite lunches to make. So I will see you. Ming Tian Jen, thank you for joining Susan from Fast School and Leo from Fast School. And enjoy. I'm going to finish the rest of my banana nut bread because it's so good.